My brothers and sisters, I have to be obedient. You know how you might have one thing planned to do, but when the Father give me a message, I have to be obedient. So in this video, I'm just going to just talk about the things that I saw in these two dreams that the Father just gave me this morning. It was during the daylight of the morning on the Roman date or the heathen date known as April, and I believe it is, let me make sure I get this right, April the 4th on their day known as Thursday. As far as the Hebrew date, I do know we are in this Adar the 2nd. We're in the third week of the month. And let me see. I'm counting my Sabbath. I know we just had a third Sabbath we kept. And let me see here. So the third Sabbath would fall on the 22nd date. Yeah, the 22nd date. So 2, 23, 24. We are in the 24th day of a dark because the Father day go from sundown to sundown. Also, another Hebrew date far as creation, we are in the 13th day of creation. Far as Enoch 10-week prophecy, we are in the 8th week of Enoch 10-week prophecy. As far as the day from Adam, we are in the 8th day from Adam too. This is why it's you're probably asking why I'm giving Hebrew date. Go back to Genesis 1. Go back to your foundation, Torah. In order to understand the biblical prophecies and the times that we're in, you cannot use a heathen calendar. You have to use our Father calendar that He gave unto Adam. And his calendar is made of three lights: the sun, the moon, and Mazzaroth. So now you're looking at the title. Yes, I had two dreams this morning. First, I awakened this morning, then I fell back to sleep, and I had these two dreams back to back. And as of now, I can't tell you which one was first, but I'm going to go with the sweet one, the nice one. Now, this is not the only time I had a dream about Joel. Now, I'm not talking about the prophet Joel that we see in the Bible. This is someone that I have known um, in my life who have this name, but they don't pronounce it as Joel. They say it in another way. Okay, so I already knew that. I think I had about this is like the third dream I had about him. Um, I already knew that these dreams that I've been having about him is not actually dealing with him. The Father always give us what's the word I'm looking for? Something that represents something bigger. And how I noticed I had dreams in the past dealing with my classmates that I knew that I went to school with, and the dream was telling me something bigger, what their name represent. So immediately from this dream, I went back and checked, what does Joel mean? Now, in the Hebrew way, we would say Yoel. So Yoel means Yahuwah is God, my provider. And I'm like, oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so in this video again, I'm just going to only tell you what happened in the dream. So I'm going to go with this one first, the sweet one. I know I'm in a room and it's like my family and we, me and Joel, are kind of like sitting around each other. What I mean is, on the end it's me and Joel. To my right is my sister and her man. And then across from us is like my parents. Okay. This is what the dream is telling me. And I'm in Joel's arm, and the dream is telling me that I am asleep in his arms. And I can feel he kissing me so sweetly on my cheek, my left cheek, okay? My left cheek. And I'm feeling this while I'm asleep, and I'm telling y'all, The kisses are so sweet. They're not lustful, but they're very sweet. Okay. And as he's kissing me, I can't remember what else, but one of the other details I remember, my mother is telling Joel, go take these clothes that she folded. And it was a tall pile of clothes. No, I think it was mostly pants, but she said, go take these clothes that she folded. It was in one single pile. It wasn't really high, but it was higher, it was a good amount. And she said, go put them up. And I was shocked because here Joel is allowed to go in our family home to put these clothes up. And that's what I remember about that dream. Now for the second dream, and not some nice ones. So I have to tell you for what I remember. Now, what I'm about to say is not representing a group of people, but this is what they look like in the dream. Okay. I see a European family, and it's like the son is doing something. I can't remember if he was looking at a couple or if he was killing a couple, but the mother caught him with her daughter, and she said that he has gotten into the stuff that she was taking, and she said that it destroys the nuclei, which is why I ain't able to kill. Another part that I remember from this dream, because it transitioned, well, actually, let me still focus on her, the mother. In this dream with her, she has a very successful family business. Like one of the things she sells, you have tunes that goes with commercials. So that's one of the things she sells in her shop. Like she come up with these tunes that are musical tunes that the person who has a commercial to go along with the commercial. And I also seen a dream that she's very gifted at selling her merchandise, like selling these tunes, musical tunes, over the phone. And while she's in her shop, she's looking at the items in her shop. And I remember, oh, what else did she say? In the dream, it was showing me that she has another side to herself. Even though she is a seller, the other side to herself. Oh, that's right. In the dream, it shows, her mind changing from a normal Adam to a demonic one, very demonic. Okay. And now I believe in the dream, she's looking at herself in the mirror. Okay. Then, from what I can remember from that dream, okay, it transitioned to her son. And her son is in a place with a woman. And in what the dream is telling me, he knows this woman. He has a relationship with this woman, like either they're friends or they're more than friends, and he's helping her with something. And in the dream, it was telling me, eventually he's going to kill her, but he wasn't planning to do it at that moment. What happened was, in his right, on the right side of his body, at the right growing, there was this clear gel-like substance uh, ushing out of him, like the same substance that was ushing out of him before, that his mother recognized that he has gotten into what she takes to kill. Again, she said, remember, it will destroy the nuclei, and this is why she can kill. Okay. Um, so in this scene of the dream again, it's like his back is to the lady, and this stuff is gushing out of his right glory. Okay, and it's clear and it's gel like. So he says to himself, change of plan. I'm going to have to kill her now. So he grabbed a rope to strangle this woman because he doesn't have much time because of this substance that is oozing out of him. And for what else I can remember in the dream, that he goes to someone so he can get stitched. And because if he don't, this clear gel-like substance that is oozing out of him will not stop coming out until he is perfectly stitched. So I see it in a dream. The it's like what the substance was coming out was a perfect incision, a straight line. It wasn't big in the right growing, and he was being perfectly stitched up. And once he was stitched up, um, it stopped oozing out. And that is what I can remember of the dream. So later on, I would come back and give y'all the interpretation of these two dreams. Okay. And I do have more word coming out too. It's like the Father just pouring it in, pouring it in, pouring it in. But these dreams are telling me something very important. All right. Love you all and shalom.